Today we'll be discussing about a sample paper question based on admission of a partner. Let's have a look at the question. This question has two partners, Dhwani and Ignore, who are sharing in the ratio of 3:2. Now what happens is their capital is given. See, IFF is given, investment is there, value of investment is there. So we have to be careful about this. EPF is external liability. This will go to old partners in old ratio. Then let's move to the next thing. That is these are your external liabilities. Then we have cash, building, debtors and provision, stock, accrued income. This P&L will also goes to partner's capital account. Now look here, on the above date, a person was admitted for 25% share, means 1/4 share. Asia brings 2,50,000 as capital, 40,000 as goodwill. Goodwill of the firm is valued at 2 lakh. What is this person's share? 1/4. 2 lakh divided by 4 should be 50,000. But the person is bringing in 40,000. So out of goodwill of 50,000, 10,000 is not brought in cash. We will deal with the current account with this. Then let's move on. Next thing is bad debt amounted to 5,000. What is my debtors? 80,000. Bad debt is 5. So what is my debtors left? 75,000. Provision for doubtful debt to be created at same existing rate. What is the rate right now? What is 8,000 of 80,000? 10%. So on 75,000, which is my net debtors, provision will become 10%, 7,500. From 8,000, my provision reduces to 7,500. There is decrease in provision by 500. But my debtors has increased by my bad debt has increased by 5,000. In terms of provision, we see increase in liability by 5,000 or increase in loss, decrease in provision by 500. Net debtors will have an impact of 4,500, bad one, to be shown on debit side. Now let's see investment. Investment is valued at 1 lakh. What is investment given here? 120. There is a decrease of 20,000. How much is my provision? Sorry, my reserve? 50,000. So what is left? 30,000. That 30,000 goes to old partners in old ratio. Let's move ahead. Then we are given accrued income accrued income recovered only 14,500. Accrued income was how much? 20,000. Instead of 20,000 getting only 14,500, 5,500 is additional tension for us. So this 5,500 needs to be handled. This 5,500 is my additional expense or loss. Next, this is important adjustment in both questions you will find is building is overvalued by 20%. Building given to us in balance sheet. In balance sheet, building is 3 lakh. 3 lakh is overvalued by 20%. Building should be X. X plus 20% of X is equal to 3 lakh. I can consider it as 120 by 100 of X is equal to 3 lakh. This can be written as 6 by 5 X is equal to 3 lakh. X is equal to 3 lakh into 5 by 6. So this will turn out to be 2,50,000 rupees when you will calculate. So instead of 250, we have shown building at 3 lakh rupees. So it is overvalued. We need to decrease the value of building bad by 50,000 rupees. Let's get back to the question. So let me look at the reval account for you. Here we have uh, this provision for doubtful debt can be handled with the help of account also. We already have bad debt of 8,000. We make it as 7,500. There is a bad debt of 5,000. So balance left is 4,500. This is additional burden on us. This goes to reval account debit side. At times they can ask for the account also. Accrued income, we are getting less money. Building is also reducing. This leads to a loss, which is given to old partners in old ratio 3 is to 2. Now let's move down. Let's come to the next part. We come to partners capital account. In partners capital account, this is opening capital. This is that 30,000 of IFF. This is general reserve. This is new person's capital. This is goodwill is two parts. What is the goodwill brought in? 40,000. Cash to premium for goodwill is 40,000 rupees. Premium for goodwill 40,000 distributed to old partners in old ratio. Then new partners current account, Asia's current account to sacrificing partners capital account. In this case, that's old partner only. So that 10,000 is distributed. So these two distributions are treatment of goodwill. Then what is given? Revaluation loss we have transferred. P&L loss we transfer from balance sheet. We need to calculate the new ratio. Capital has to be adjusted according to new person's capital, which is 2,50,000. So when we adjust that, the treatment for that would be when we adjust that capital over here, we will be calculating the new ratio, and after calculating the new ratio, we divide it in new ratio. So this is your new capital in new ratio. And the balancing figure which is left, adjustment is through current account. We transfer these balancing values, and that's how we will be solving the question. This is shown in the working. What are their old adjusted capital? What is their new capital? Difference is transferred coming on credit side, transferred to their current accounts. So what was different? IFF was there, general reserve was there, provision same rate was there, and bad debt, accrued income getting less money, P&L debit balance is there, part of goodwill brought in cash is there. So many points have been taken in this. So please try and solve this question according to the hint on your own. The link to the same will also be shared, this question and the document.